Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're back with the Earth X, Universe X, Paradise X universe. Even though I concluded talking about the whole trilogy with the big awesome conclusion that we had with Paradise X, there are a couple of things that I forgot to mention because that last issue packs a punch. There's a lot going down in it. So we're going to talk about who's the new devil in this reality, because the thing is that at the end of the Paradise X story, Mephisto was killed. And while we talk about this, we're going to go through the pages of Universe X issue 10, because that issue actually revolves around that character, which is Nightcrawler. So when we started the Earth X story, it was thought that Nightcrawler, as well as the rest of Excalibur, had been killed in a battle against the Great Gargoyle. He touched him right when he bamfed out. And what we discovered during the Universe X story arc, we find out that Nightcrawler actually did teleport away. He lost an arm. For some reason, he lost his mutant powers. He reverted back to being a normal human. I'm not sure if he lost his powers due to the fact that he was touched by the Great Gargoyle or because of the Tyrogen Mist. Because we discovered in the Earth X story that Black Bolt had destroyed this bomb created by Maximus that was filled with Tyrogen Mist. And pretty much everyone on Earth became Inhumans. But the Tyrogen Mist most of the time has pretty adverse effects on mutants. The thing is that when Nightcrawler reverted back to being a normal human, he was attacked by everyone. There's a pretty interesting reversal compared to the first time we ever saw Nightcrawler. Back in the day, he was attacked because everyone thought he was a demon. Now he's being attacked because he looks like a normal human. He's actually saved by Mephisto, and the thing is that Mephisto is able to corrupt Kurt Wagner's mind. Then Mephisto takes Kurt to Limbo, which by itself, that whole place has even a more corrupting effect on Kurt. He starts to morph and change, and progressively he evolves into becoming Belasco. He completely forgets his previous life. And since time is really weird in Limbo, we get the whole story of Belasco dealing with the X-Men. So he actually ended up in the X-Men's past. And also we get the whole situation where he kidnaps Illyana Rasputin. The thing is that in this issue we have Captain Marvel, the young kid Captain Marvel, who is trying to find all these crazy MacGuffins across the Marvel Universe to be able to take down Death once and for all. He ends up in Limbo. One really cool thing about this young Captain Marvel is that he's using Cloak's cloak to be able to teleport all over the place. So now he's fighting with his allies, this army of dire wraths. Fighting by his side, we have this reality's Venom, which is actually Spider-Man's daughter, a Thor that at this moment is a she-Thor. Also, we have X-51, Adam Warlock, and I think that Nighthawk is with them too. The thing is that Captain Marvel confronts Belasco, and thanks to his cosmic consciousness, he reveals to Belasco who he really is, what had happened to him. This ends up shaking Belasco to the core, and what happens in the next story after the Universe X story arc, we get Paradise X. During that whole story, we have Belasco coming to terms that he was really Nightcrawler. He sort of goes back to being a good guy, but what happens at the end of the story when we have the death of Mephisto, also by that moment Death had been killed by Captain Marvel. So the thing is that Captain Marvel had created this paradise since no one can die, and Mephisto, during his evil plan, he had really messed up a lot of people, left them in a situation where they were in a total state of agony. They were not able to recuperate, but they could not die. So Earth's heroes, specifically Reed Richards, had reawakened the Entropic Man. So basically, Basically, he was the new death. Through his touch, people would die immediately. He was able to end their suffering. But the thing is that the heroes on Earth started to realize that they didn't want to send villains to paradise. So what they end up doing is they end up recruiting Belasco / Nightcrawler. And with his teleportation powers, he's taking all the bad guys and evil people to Limbo to live an eternal existence of suffering with the dire wraths. It is actually pretty messed up. So basically, Nightcrawler becomes a new Hell Lord. And he's actually going around the world hunting down evil people to take him to Limbo. So I thought that was actually a pretty cool ending for Nightcrawler's story arc during the Earth X, Universe X, and Paradise X story. So we're going to end this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.